Hello from Camp Menesetung. It is a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk. I'm Clayton Peters, Executive Director, and today I would like to provide you with an April 2021 update on where we are at with our spring and summer planning in the hopes of offering some degree of clarity in a time of great uncertainty. I'll start by telling you a bit about our summer program planning, and then we'll chat about the spring. When planning for the summer, it is important for us at camp to recognize what is within our control and what is outside of our control. We started planning for summer 2021 last summer, and we knew that our plans were dependent on three things. One, our ability to keep our campers safe by working with public health. Two, our ability to know that after meeting and exceeding COVID-19 protocols, that our campers still have an amazing experience, that camp feels like camp. And three, government restrictions. Knowing that, we created three scenarios to pivot to depending on where Ontario is at with the pandemic come late spring. In all three of these scenarios, camp is possible. It is the format that changes. At the moment, it is looking like the signs are pointing towards an adapted in-person experience will be possible at camp this summer. Let me tell you why. We are a camp accredited by the Ontario Camping Association. Since last fall, the OCA has been working with Ontario Public Health and Sick Kids Hospital to develop a set of overnight camp and day camp guidelines that will ensure a safe return to camp. These guidelines have been created. These guidelines have been vetted and approved by Sick Kids Hospital. These guidelines are currently in the hands of Ontario Public Health, who are revising them and putting them on the path towards becoming law, which we eagerly look for in the coming weeks. Based on the good work of the OCA, Colleen, our summer director, our board of directors and volunteers, we are confident that if the pandemic subsides this spring, as the lockdown, vaccine rollout, and modeling suggests, we will be ready to offer an adapted overnight camp, day camp, and bridge camp program this summer. Our plan B is to run as a large day camp only, redesigned from our typical day camp to be catered towards our older as well as our younger campers. Based on Huron County's track record, it's looking very possible that at minimum, a day camp that is safe and fun will be possible. We have the day camp guidelines and protocols. We know that day camps are allowed in the Ontario COVID-19 response framework in the gray zone, though we hope that in 3 months' time, we are not anywhere near that point. We do also have a plan C, though at the moment it looks very unlikely that we will need to use it. It involves a combination of in-person family camp, family cabin rentals, and our awesome virtual camp programs that we refined last summer. Here at Camp Menesetung, we have an advantage. The summer camp industry is uniquely suited to being able to adapt to the COVID-19 prevention guidance. We are a controlled environment with exceptional ratios, enabling us to control what happens here and effectively screen everyone on site. We are a place that already spends the vast majority of our time outside. And we recently, in addition, purchased a collection of outdoor tent, rain, and shade shelters to enable us even more outdoor flexibility for things like eating and playing. Here at Menesetung, we are fortunate to have an abundance of bathrooms and sinks for hand washing. Every cabin has either a bathroom inside or a few steps away, more than 24 easily. In addition, at camp, we have a dedicated 24-hour on-site healthcare provider on staff. This summer, we are very fortunate to have a nursing student graduate who is writing her RN exams this June. And most of all, we have a creative team of adaptable planners who are working to fine-tune our schedule to accommodate changes like staggered meal times, cohorting, while still adapting for choice. This is the advantage of summer camp, of having 10 months to plan for 2. I can tell you as a teacher that I have learned a lot over this past year about what works and what doesn't work when balancing virus management with creating engaging experiences for kids. I could tell you that as a camp community, I believe that we are better prepared for a summer with COVID-19 protocols this year than we were last year. Here are a few things you should know. One, I am excited to announce that we have hired the majority of our core staff team with nearly 20 of our team in place. We are still seeking applicants for a few select positions. If you know someone who would be a great fit for our 3-season property manager position, our head lifeguard position, or our canoe program lead to launch that program this summer, please check our website for more information. Something else you should know is that registration for all of our summer programs, overnight and day camp, are open, and they are at early bird rates before May 1st, and there is in addition a 5% sibling discount. We have a reduced capacity this summer, anticipating that a reduced capacity will be in the guidance, so please take an opportunity to reserve your spot while there are some. It's also important for you to know that because we have people who believe in the value of summer camp for every camper, especially in a summer like this, we have bursary funding available for families in need. So if you require financial assistance, or you know a family who does to afford our subsidized rates, please reach out and we would be happy to help. Summer camp is the reward that we get for doing our part to stop the spread this spring. Stay tuned to our social media and mailing list for our official decision by our board of directors this May and June regarding our official scenario that we will be going with. This is pending government and public health recommendations. Let's briefly talk about the spring. As will be no surprise, we are not going to be running our school field trip programs again this spring, leaving us with our beautiful site, and we would like you to be able to use it. And so we're going to try something new. If you check out the rentals page on our website, we are going to, this May and June, be treating our camp like it's a private park for you to be able to book some time either on an afternoon or evening, or even booking out a cabin for several nights to use our space, use our sports equipment, our washrooms, our forest, our beach, to be able to find a beautiful space for your family or your group to gather. We would also be open to hearing from maybe groups from families or businesses or churches who are interested in using our outdoor space to accommodate a safe, private outdoor gathering. Thank you for coming with me today on this update walk. If you would like to support camp, we are currently seeking donations of PPE, so sanitizer, masks, etc. We are also looking for canoe donations and canoe equipment. We do also have an Amazon wish list on our website, and our sincere gratitude goes out to those interested in joining our Menesetung Champions Circle. Take care, and I hope to see you this summer.